This is Mauna Keala, and you're going to be watching a time lapse of me airbrushing a fuel tank for a motorcycle. You'll notice that I go through different scales using different stencils, three or four different types of paint, from white to canary yellow to crimson red to sunshine orange, all made by Createx. And the airbrush that I'm using is from Badger. It's the Universal 360, where I can use it as a siphon fed or gravity fed. And siphon fed obviously being pulled in from the bottom with the collaboration of the air that's being pushed through from the air compressor. And the gravity fed is basically what it sounds like. Paint is being distributed through gravity, or with the help from gravity, through the airbrush and out through the nozzle. Keep close attention to the concentration it takes to do true flames. The good thing about it is there's no specific instructions on how to do it. It's basic, the form is basic. You can do the same thing repetitive in different spots, and it'll all work out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so what we're having here is you'll see me pretty much utilize different sides, different shapes on a universal stencil. And at this point right now, I'm just trying to get um, the folds within the flame where it tends to go from dark to white. And then I'll highlight everything so that when I do put my crimson red down, or my crimson color, that it's a little bit more vibrant. Red on black just doesn't work all that well because it is too dark colors for the most part. And what I want it to do is to shine. I want it to pop. I don't want it to blend in. I don't want it to look messy or fanned out. You'll notice that there's a couple of times where I clean the needle tip. That's called dry tipping because of the air that dries the liquid inside the airbrush. Um, I've got it thinned out okay. It's just a habit that you would get into to clean it every time, um, because it makes sense. I mean, it really does. Cleaner tool makes for a cleaner design, so just remember that. Don't mind that big bald head in the back. People say with that comes knowledge. I say they're full of it. Defining lines, defining the image. That's all I'm really doing. I keep defining, then I'll go and throw my base down. Then I'll throw my second color down after I go back and define. Then I'll keep doing that through the whole process. Now what I'm doing is just like before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my stencil that have curved edges to it to go back and highlight the flaring. Making sure that when I do build my colors, I'm going to build from red to orange to yellow, using a lot of white, going back and redefining lines again, just so that the flame has a sense of realism to it. But sometimes you don't have to. A lot of people use vinyl masking tape or vinyl tape and they'll tape out a flame, cover the exterior that's not supposed to be airbrushed or not supposed to be painted, and then start building their color work within those lines, and it makes it look a little bit more cartoonish. Um, a lot of people like the cartoonish designs only because it's a kind of a vintage thing where old hot rods and rat rods and things like that, they had that cartoonish design for flames. And for some people it works, and for some people they would rather have realistic flames. This customer that I did this for wanted the skull with the flames coming off of it, and it seemed okay to have that done, but I tried to keep it as realistic as possible, but yet give it that vintage feel so that it's not completely real flames, but it's not a completely vintage design of flame work. As you can see right now that I'm putting in my orange, um, and it looks kind of decent at this point. Well, this is towards the end, so thank you for watching, and tune in for more soon. Thank you guys for watching, for subscribing, for sharing, for commenting, for liking. If you took this long to watch it, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Um, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the links are down below. And subscribe. I'll have them on both sides. Subscribe for more content, and I'll be bringing you another video probably within the next week or so, 2 weeks. So until next time, keep on keeping on.